y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. I'm super happy to have you here. The purpose of my channel is to inspire women to prioritize self-care despite challenges. So I hope y'all enjoyed my last vlog, the Nashville vlog. I had a really good time, and I mentioned that I was going to show y'all the things I got from the thrift store. I absolutely love thrifting, especially when I find vintage items, because they are evergreen. They're forever classic and they never go out of style. So let me show y'all the things that I grabbed. When I was out, I got 2 pair of shades. I don't think that these are vintage, but I did like these. So these oversized shades right here with this cheetah print, the red cheetah print, I thought these were super cute, so I grabbed them. I didn't know that cheetah print was trending. I never knew that it went out of style because I love animal print. I love zebra print. Tiger print is my favorite. I love tiger print and I love cheetah print. So yeah, this is trending, my girl. This gonna be forever trending in my closet. Next, I got these right here. Y'all might have seen me wear these in my last vlog. Love. I don't think these are vintage, like somebody had these in the 1980s type of vintage, but I do think the style is vintage. So I love these. Love them, love them, love them. I gotta tell y'all, my nails broke, so don't even look at it. Just act like it's not there. I'm going to go get them fixed this evening, and I'm upset because these were my real nails. Cheetah print is trending, and of course it's everywhere now. And if you paid attention the last few vlogs, it seemed like everything that I've been getting is cheetah print. So I found this jacket right here. Terrence actually saw it and he was like, this is something that you will love. This is, girl, you can say whatever you want to say, but this is so cute. It's made by Indigo Moon, and I just think it's really cute. My favorite colors to wear is black and gold, black and tan. I love those colors. And I actually like to wear black and gold when they have like a pop of a unique pattern or something. And as you can see, it's lots of unique prints and patterns on this jacket. Girl, I just went crazy with the cheetah print. So you might have seen me wear this, and I love this print. I love this color. It's so pretty. It's like a bomber jacket, windbreaker. It's very lightweight, and it's just gorgeous. It's oversized. I'm super okay with that because that means you just wear something short and tight underneath. Super cute. What matters most to me is vintage jewelry. Okay, so I asked the people, I said, hey, is this for real vintage? Because that matters to me. So I got this watch, and they said it is vintage. The person who owns the thrift store, they specifically collect vintage items, so I love this. There was another watch I was really attracted to, but it looks like the watch that I just got from my local thrift store, which is this one right here. So the other watch, it had the same kind of silver look, but it was square, and it was a darker silver that almost looked black. I really regret not getting that. I really regret it. I love watches. I love accessorizing because I'm the type of person, I like to wear a lot of basics, and I like to elevate it with vests, jackets, things like that, and a lot of accessories. Love this like wood look. I love the squares, and I paid $28 for this, so I have to clean that, but I love it. This right here though, this Jordan's jacket, this was a steal. Even down to the tag. If you could, the denim, the wash of the denim. This right here the buttons, just how it's made. It's crafted so well. This is 100% cotton. So nowadays, when you buy denim from like a trendy place, it has cotton, but it's also mostly blended with like polyester and other materials that don't last a long time. This jacket, I know for a fact, this is vintage, baby. You can feel it. You can feel it. This is vintage. Like little details like this. This jacket is so good. This right here was a great find. I mean, the acid wash is, I can't get enough of this. The feel of it, it reminds me of my childhood. This is real denim right here. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got from the thrift store. I have to go pick TJ up from school, take him to speech and occupational therapy. I'm going to come home and cook, so I'll see y'all shortly. I just made me some mushroom coffee. This is the brand I'm using right here. Y'all know there are a lot of popular mushroom coffee brands out here, but they still have coffee in there. It's not like 100% mushrooms and herbs, but this one right here is. This has no coffee. It really be upsetting me that these companies be like, oh, this is a coffee alternative, but you read the ingredients, honey, it still got coffee in there. So I do recommend this brand right here, Mud Water. And how cute are my cups? Just too cute. Okay, let's go.
What are you gonna play? You play Wheels on the Bus? Let me come play down here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The wheels on the bus go. Wheels on the bus go.
Good morning, y'all. So, I just left the thrift store. I promise you, I actually needed like a smaller suitcase, and I found one. I just finished cleaning this suitcase, right? This is what I found in it. I thought maybe it was some perfume or something. I was like, maybe it's not really from Paris, but I really think it is. I think this is really from Paris. I'm going to look it up to see. It's a hotel in Paris, and I believe these are, I don't know what they are. I love this suitcase because of the print, the fabric, the make of it. You know, look at this lock and all of that. And it's the perfect size. So I just got through cleaning it the best I could. Want to clean it more when I get home. I just cleaned the wheels and all of that. But it's really cute. I really needed this for real. I needed a smaller suitcase. So anyway, y'all, I really needed a smaller suitcase, something like a carry-on size, because I do have a trip at the end of this month. Last night, I spent a lot of time on YouTube watching videos on fashion from the 80s and the 1930s, and I'm trying to connect the thoughts. Girl, I said thoughts. It probably was some thoughts back in the 30s and the 80s. It is some type of correlation with the 30s and the 80s, but I don't want to bore y'all. I'm still trying to connect the dots, put the pieces together, but it's something about those two eras that I'm super interested in right now. If I had to choose my favorite era, it would be the 1920s through the 1940s. The swing era, the big band, the jazz, oh my God, juke joints, cafes. I cannot get enough of that era, that time right there. I cannot. The golden age of Hollywood. Take all the little evil, nasty stuff out, okay? Just the look, the finger waves, the soft femininity, the pearls, the black and white, the gloves. Oh my God, I love that era. I'm trying to see, why have I been so infatuated by the 80s? I think it's because the radio station that I listen to, it's like a lot of alternative music, right? And I'm noticing that they are sampling a lot of 80s music. So I think that's what started it. And I've always liked the specific genre of music, but I never knew what it was called. I loved it, the disco, the funk, the pop, the psychedelic, the techno. Girl, it's house music. And so I'm going down this whole rabbit hole of the history of house music. I'm learning about Frankie Knuckles. Y'all know when Beyonce dropped her album Renaissance in 2022, she was in a way sending a message letting everyone know that, hey, house music was created by Black people. It has the disco, the techno, it has the bass, oh my God, the instruments, the techno futuristic sound. If I had to describe myself in a form of a music genre, it would be house. That's me. Happy, upbeat, just good feeling music. Fun, eclectic. That's me. And so I found out that house music was born in the 80s. They probably was getting started the decade before that, but I think the true birth of it was in the 80s. Don't quote me on it because I'm still doing my research. And so it's all a connection on why I'm in this 80s era right now. The music started it. I started hearing samples of 80s music in the music that I've been listening to. That kind of opened up a window of, okay, let me take a deep dive into the 80s fashion, the 80s makeup, the 80s hairstyle. I'm about to Google this hotel. Hotel de Vigny. Hotel de Vigny in Paris was a 5-star luxury boutique hotel located near the Champs-Élysées in the 18th, girl, some French stuff. The hotel is permanently closed, and it was definitely located in Paris, France. I am a person, I love different cultures. I love geography. Like in my house, I have the world map in so many different locations. I love geography. That was my favorite subject while I was in school. I love geography. Okay, so this is what makes it so freaking interesting, man. This came from this hotel. I need to find out, when was this hotel permanently closed? It was a 26 room and 11 suites. It was 26 rooms and 11 suites. I want to know, when was it closed? Because this is going to give me an idea of probably like when did they have this? And I looked too, this Suitcase was in the 80s. And what are these? It feels like how a nail filer feel. At first I thought it was matches, but I was like, nah, this ain't no matches. This, like, this is one of those things you put in a scrapbook. You put this in a picture frame, and this is one of those conversation pieces. Like, what is this? Like, what do you have? Love stuff like this. I love vintage. I love different cultures. I love the world. I love this stuff so much. And here's my suitcase. It says a rare find. Just like me. I don't see an official close date, but I went to the reviews, and the last review I see was 6 years ago. October 2019 to be exact. So had to close around that time, right before the pandemic. So I'm going to assume this. If the Suitcase was made in the 1980s, one of the owners of the Suitcase had to go to this hotel between 1980 and 2019. Tell me I'm not the only one that's into stuff like this. YouTube, help me find my tribe, people who love and appreciate vintage things, different cultures. YouTube, do your thing, because And why am I like, I don't feel any like resistant towards this. I'm actually very drawn to this, and it could be because I have been engulfed in Parisian culture, French culture. Hey y'all, so I have some final thoughts when it comes to my obsession with the 80s. So I found out that house music was birthed out of Chicago. I really believe that I've been intrigued by the 80s because I needed to find out that category of music that moves me like no other. Learning about the 80s, the fashion, the movies, the music, led me to learning that the genre of music that moves me like no other is house music. So I started going deep into how house music started, and it just resonates with me so deeply. House music is freedom. It's so soulful, it's so universal, it's so many vibrations and energies in one. And when I hear it, I feel so liberated. I remember being a little girl hearing certain music, certain songs, certain beats, rhythms. I would be moved by it, and this followed me up into my adulthood. I would hear certain music and I just didn't know the genre of it. I didn't know what it was. So doing this kind of research, watching all these documentaries, and it started yesterday, I'm like, it's house music. It really started with Beyonce's album in 2022. That's what I was like, that's that sound that I like. That's that sound. But because the album, it has so many melodies, I didn't understand what it really was. I didn't know. I'm the type of person, you can't tell me just something. I have to do research. I have to do deep dives, and I have to get the details for it to make sense to me. And that's exactly what I did. And now house music makes so much sense to me. It's not just one sound. I think it was necessary for me to go through this. My attraction to 80s fashion led me to learning about Chicago's history of house music. Had it not been for the fashion that I was attracted to, I would have never found the answer that I had been subconsciously searching for a very long time. The reason this is so important to me, and I'm just so infatuated by this, is because this is a form of healing for me. I mentioned earlier that if I could describe myself using a music genre, it would be house music. Listen to some house music and tell me you don't feel that deep within. Tell me that music don't move you. Tell me you don't feel free. Tell me it don't make you want to do the craziest, wackiest dances ever. It's something so healing about that music. It's something about the vibration in that music. It is very spiritual. When I hear it, I feel it on a very deep level. It's like, okay, you know how we're made of atoms and molecules and all of that. The atom is the smallest particle. If you take a microscope and you look at an atom under the microscope, you would notice flashing and blinking and all this movement. It is impossible for you to not feel house music. If you don't feel it, it's because you're blocking it. You're not allowing that sound to move you. It's something that you're doing to put up a block, because the way the human is made, how we are made, we're literally vibrating. Like, you take us, we vibrating. We are light. We are light. We are energy. Maybe it won't move you, but I just feel like if a person don't be moved by house music, it's because you're blocking it. Your ego is in the way. Once you let down those barriers, you are going to feel so free. I don't care if you don't have rhythm. I don't care if you have 2 left feet. I don't care how cool you are. It is impossible to hear that music and not want to dance and feel liberated. That has been the story of my life. I feel like if they play house music throughout the hospitals, so many people can recover from certain things. So I just wanted to share that. This is the answer I have been looking for. Yes, the lesson is in this is, if you are feeling something, if you have this inkling, this all of a sudden interest of something, start doing deep dives. Because on a surface level, it could appear that it's this one thing. For me, I'm like 80s fashion. The fashion pulled me into something more spiritual. When I tell you, now that I understand the genre that I was looking for, I'm playing this in my workouts. I'm playing this while I'm cooking. I'm playing this while I'm driving, because it is so high vibrational and it's so healing. And as a parent who has an autistic child, I need all the tools to keep me uplifted. If you're going through something, try house music. If y'all see this trash bag in the background and this basket full of hangers, it's because I cleaned out my closet real deep last night. Real deep. So that's the bag that's going to Goodwill, and those some extra hangers. So just act like you don't see it. But hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? How y'all feeling? So y'all know I was telling y'all that I got the answer to why I was drawn to the 80s. I haven't gotten the answer as to why I'm drawn to the 30s. Well, specifically 1920s through the 40s, because that's been my forever vibe. Like, I love this stuff. It could have something to do with my mama. My mama used to watch all them black and white films and stuff. I don't know. I'll get the answer. But I just want to let y'all know, if you have a feeling, like if you have this all of a sudden interest, don't let that just be a passing thought. Just kind of go within, dive a little deeper, because you might get some answers that you need. So y'all, I'm trying this new drink. It's called Benny, and I'm not mad at the ingredients. I'm not mad at it. It has like lion's mane, ginseng, it has stevia. You know, if you're trying to stay away from artificial sweeteners, then of course, you know, don't get this. But it also has cane sugar in it too. It has, you know, just carbonated water, lemon juice. I'm not mad at the ingredients. Very, very clean list. Y'all see? I'm about to cook some steak, but I'm gonna do it in a style of like a pot roast. I'm gonna just let these steak slow cook in the oven, and then I'm gonna add in some potatoes and a vegetable. Kind of like a one-pot meal. Girl, I was in such a rush. I forgot a whole step, honey. Okay, so usually anytime I cook some type of beef, like if I'm going to cook it in the oven, I always pan sear it first, and I add bell pepper, onion, rosemary, or thyme. But girl, I was rushing, honey. So I highly recommend, before putting it in the oven, to pan sear your beef first so it can release more flavor. I also ended up serving this with a side salad, and I cooked before I left because I didn't want to cook when I got home. I pretty much wanted to relax and do a little work when I came back home. If this is your first time seeing one of my vlogs, I am a really good cook. Cooking is a passion. It is a hobby. I love it. I had a meal prepping business that was really successful for a few years until I got deeper into herbalism, and I just didn't have time to uphold the demands of my meal prepping business anymore because the herbal medicine business had really took off. I say all this to say, let me know if you would like more cooking parts in my vlogs, because I truly don't mind. Some of my other vlogs, I do have cooking recipes in it, but I'm just trying to see what y'all want. Let me know. As you can see, I went to go get a consultation for a tummy tuck. Not sure if I'm going to go through with it, but I did want to get a consultation from this place. Now, in 2023, I was scheduled to get a consultation. I had made payments towards it and everything, but I kind of kept pushing it off, and next thing I know, it had been years and I couldn't get my money back. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go with that place, because it wasn't going to be a full tummy tuck. It was going to be a tummy tuck alternative, and I don't think I would have been pleased with my results. At this place, I really do like the doctor. The doctor actually seems like he cares. They are going to call me back to let me know the price for everything. I went with 2 options. So we'll see. I can go one route or another. So I'll keep y'all posted with that. But it's something that I want to do for myself. Been wanting to do for a very long time. I had a child at a very young age. I had my first child at 16. And you know, a lot of muscle repair needs to be done if I decide to get the tummy tuck. The other option is just to get lipo in that area. Right now I am headed to go get TJ some food, do this Amazon return that I have to do for Amarian, and take some stuff to Goodwill. Just get out the house a little bit, get some sunshine. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm about to head to a place called Sip and Silo. It is a self-dispensary wine bar. I'm not having no wine. Hopefully they have some non-alcoholic wine. I'm specifically going because they have light food, sandwiches, flatbreads, salads, charcuterie. So I feel really wacky. Let me show y'all the shoes I have on. I have on these Adidas. This vlog felt like alignment in real time. I went thrifting and found the most beautiful vintage suitcase from the 1980s. And what I discovered inside it from the previous owner really caught me off guard. It just felt too intentional to be random, especially because it connects to a destination I've been dreaming about visiting. The more I lean into the 80s, the more I realize how much my favorite things trace back to that time, including house music. Finding out that house music was born in Chicago made everything click for me, because I have been really feeling pulled towards Chicago. This season of my life is about healing through music, art, and intentional self-care. I don't know why Chicago and Paris has been pulling in my heartstrings, but I'm just gonna go with the flow and see what happens.